Well, hello, happy Monday, everybody. How's everybody doing out there in Facebook land?
Hello, everybody. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. How was your weekend, Trevor?
It was good. It was busy, but it wasn't actually as busy as a couple of weekends ago. But I took my son out to mini golf and had a couple things to do with the family, so it was really nice. What about you?
I did yard work on Saturday for like 7 hours and I was in heaven.
I can
That
say
is
the
one
same.
of my favorite things. It was a beautiful day. It was like 75 degrees, sunny. The only thing, it was pretty windy. It is hard to do yard work when it's windy, but I was like, I don't care. I'm out here and it was wonderful. And I hadn't had a chance to do that in a while.
That's,
So
that's crazy.
it felt amazing.
A lot of people will be like, I hate yard work. So I'm sure a lot of people out there will be like, hey, can you come do my lawn next weekend? Especially if it's like
I
seven.
don't want to do anyone else's lawn, but I really enjoy working in my yard. And
Yeah.
it just felt so much better when I was done. We just had so many leaves everywhere. So I literally raked leaves for like 6 hours. I have huge blisters on my hand and I had gloves on. I
Oh, that's
still have
crazy.
blisters on my hand, but I don't care. I
Well,
love
that's good. Well, you're a green thumb then. You're like a real green.
I
You're a
have a
full
little
green
bit of
thumb.
a green thumb. I always want to have a better green thumb, but it takes time, it takes time to get there. So
Yeah, that's true. I'm like the opposite. I don't know. Me and yard work don't mix. I don't know. I don't like the yard work stuff. I mean, I guess you have to do it if you have to do it, right? But I mean, it's not my first choice, of activity.
I love it.
Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. Cool. Well, glad you had a good weekend. We're starting Monday fresh and
Yes,
new, and so it's a great, good crazy week to be a crazy biohacker. Let's just put it that way.
definitely. We're going to encourage a lot of people out there to really get healthy this week, right, Trevor?
The week of health. It's the week of health because we're talking about health myths, and we're talking about what are the myths around health and weight loss and getting healthy and all that good stuff. So that's the topic of the week. It's
Yes.
crazy.
If you guys have any like things that you think, is this true or not? Put it in the comments. Like if you want us to kind of weigh in on anything health, anti-aging. If you've got a question and you're like, is this really true? They say this, but is it really true? Like one of our questions, Trevor and I were kind of going over some myths, and one that I think is really interesting that I definitely do want to discuss is tryptophan in turkey. Does it really make you sleepy? And yeah, so that's one I would really like to discuss because yeah, there are a lot of different thoughts on that
Yeah,
one.
absolutely, for sure. I mean, again, tryptophan is an amazing. It does work, but there's a big myth around the turkey thing. I think we need to talk about that for sure. The other thing that I want to talk about is exercise. There's so much things to talk about, Kelly, but there's exercise.
Sure.
Does exercise help you actually lose weight? And I think we need to debunk this myth because exercise, even though it's really great for you, I think honestly doesn't need to be around losing body fat. So we'll talk about that. What other myths are we going to go over?
Let's see. I don't have the list in front of me.
I'll just point out a couple. I think like in regards to fats, I think are like fats unhealthy or healthy for me? Or like, should I be having a high fat diet or should I be watching my fats? Right? Because there's that big myth around, hey, you got to be cutting out all your fats if you want to be healthy. Right? So we'll
I,
talk
I
about
think I think another one kind of along those lines is salt.
salt.
A lot of people really wonder about salt a lot too,
Does salt cause high blood pressure?
And
Is
then
my high blood pressure because of the
another one that's a really big one for me, and I'm sure it's going to be like a very controversial topic because I'm sure there are opinions about this kind of all over the place and extreme opinions. But sunscreen,
Mm.
Sunscreen, like the thing that you put out there was that we should be wearing sunscreen at all time. You know, even when we're not in the sun, we should have some form of sunscreen. Well, I actually tend to think very differently. That we shouldn't be wearing very much sunscreen at all. And you know, when you look back throughout history, how often were people actually applying these man-made chemicals to their skin? And so I think that one might be an interesting topic. I'm sure there will be people out there who will want to argue with me, and that's perfectly
Yeah.
fine. I'm open to all thoughts and
That's a,
comments and opinions on
yeah,
this.
that's a huge one. That's a huge one because, like, you know, I mean, again, we could argue a lot of different ways around the sunscreen stuff, but like, you know, my thought. I mean, we don't have to get into it today,
No,
but
we won't get into it today. This is for
it's
Friday.
like my brain wants to go and be like, hey, like, let's talk about sunscreen because let's talk about why this is bad for you to put on your skin. But anyway,
Let's talk about these on Friday. And
Yeah.
if you guys have any that you want to add, like, this is just something that I have always wondered, is this really real? You know, or is this really true? Please send it our way and we will try to figure it out.
yeah, so try to figure it out together. That's awesome. All right, cool.
So
So
I wanted to throw one quick little shout out.
yes, throw this
to
shout out.
my new friend Carrie Voss. She makes these really cool biohacker t-shirts.
Look at that. I need to get something like that.
Yeah, and they're not very expensive. You can get them on Amazon. And so I just wanted to put in a little plug for her because I like her shirts.
Carrie,
And
I'm gonna get your shirt and your muscle shirt too. Because like I wear this one. This is my company t-shirt one, but I need a different one for sure. I need the biohacking shirt. Yeah.
she's got a lot, she's got many. So if you're a biohacker like Trevor and I, she's got a lot of different designs and they're all pretty cute. Some of them are kind of funny. And so I just wanted to give a little shout out to her to kind of help her with her t-shirt design business, because we're all about helping here, right?
That's
Helping,
true.
lifting people up. So we're going to be on Friday. It's going to be 2 p.m. Eastern my time,
12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, my time. Yeah.
so so that's our topic and our trivia question. What's our trivia question?
All right. Since we did movies last week, we'll do songs this week. So basically, what is Trevor and Kelly's favorite song?
Yeah.
When
We
they were
each
growing
have
up.
our own.
Yes, we each have our own. We're not the same song, but we each have
It's
our
going
own.
to be really weird if it ends up that we have the same, because we haven't discussed our favorite
No, we
song.
haven't talked about that yet, but I don't think it's the same. Are we giving hints or no? Or not giving hints?
I'll give a hint to mine. Mine, they're almost a one-hit wonder. They actually had like 3 hits, but they had one hit that was huge, and almost everybody knows this song. It's from the 80s. Almost everyone who hears this song knows this song, but most people don't know who made the song. And the video is on a train.
That's a hard one. I could not guess that yet.
Okay, what's yours?
Okay, so mine's sort of the opposite. Mine is an 80s band, or like I would say they're still around today, but they were very, very popular in the 80s and 90s. And they're not a one-hit wonder. They have a multitude of hits throughout the decades. And their first initial of their, oh man, maybe I shouldn't say that. Their first letter of their band name is U. Oh, that's really bad.
Oh,
away right there.
Oh Lord.
You can't get this. You won't be able to guess a song, I don't think. That's a tough one.
I can probably guess that one.
Yeah, you can probably guess that easy. But don't, let's save it for the audience.
All right. So we will be on. Hopefully we'll see you guys on Friday. Please join us. Please participate. If you're watching now, please like us. Please subscribe to our channels. My YouTube channel is Biohacker Mom. What's yours, Trevor?
Biohacking Coach Trevor. And you can also find me at www.biohackthefat.com or becomebiohacked.com. One of the two. One of those two will lead you to me somehow.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a new one coming out pretty soon too. It's Get Biohacked.
Get Biohacked.
And, my website is thebiohackermom.com. So we have, like, if you are interested in biohacking, we have the real estate.
Pretty much. We're going to gobble all that real estate up. We're going to be the biohacking king and queen.
We are going to be the biohacking king. And hopefully, you know, it's just going to help everybody get happier and healthier. And that's what we are in this for, is to help you guys out a lot.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, you know, we all joke around that stuff, but like, honestly, this show is really to help you guys out and to honestly allow you to get the body that you truly deserve and the health that you truly desire. Because honestly, like, you know, whatever stage of health you're in, you deserve to be healthy and happy with your body. And so that's our mission, really, when we put out these shows, is to give you guys amazing content so that you can apply that content into your life and allow yourself to be happy with your health and body. So yeah, no, we're really grateful for everybody that watches and shares, and that's how we're going to grow the show, guys, is really just share the show with your friends and family. We don't run ads to the show. We don't bombard you with a bunch of stuff. Really just pure value. And so if you find the show valuable, then all you need to do is share it with your friends and family. That's it. That's all we ask of you guys. That's it.
Yep. Okay, Trevor, I hope you have a great week.
Hey, you too, Kelly.
Everybody,
keep biohacking. See, you got the bicep flex there.
Keep biohacking, everybody.
Right. Keep biohacking, guys.
And you guys have a great week.
Okay, take care, guys. See you on Friday.
Right. Bye. Bye.